I woke up this morning. You want to know what I was fully convinced to do this morning? A 2-hour a day, no FIFA Point Road to Glory. Like we did last year. And then for streams, have the Rich Man Ultimate RTG and do whatever we want.
Moose.
Which is exactly what we fucking did last year. And I ended up fucking deleting the Rich Man account 4 months in or whatever it was. Dude, whatever, man. I don't know what the fuck I want to do, chat. I don't know. I do not know what the shit I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Whatever, dude, RTG. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what the hell the plan is. I can't figure it out. In my head, I think I know it all. God damn, man, the FIFA 21 videos are getting a little bit of excitement. Jesus, okay. RTG account and Richman account. Yeah, but you know... What did we... Okay, so what do we do? What was the debacle last year, chat? What was the debacle last year? Oh, wow. I have my Road to Glory is all, like, just chilling. Road to Glory. So, Poor Man Road to Glory. This is where we started off the... hold on, I'll move myself out of the way. Put myself down here. Two hours during the week, and then maybe like 4 hours on the weekends. That would be realistic. Average player. Gave up because of champs. Yeah, I was trying to run champs on both accounts.
Looking forward to the charity stream and the start of FIFA.
Here's a bright idea.
Thanks,
Wi-Fi.
28T.
Seriously. 200k views? What the fuck, dude? On a 2-hour video? Chat, I was earning bags at the start of FIFA 20.
That automatically connects in places
Oh
you
my
never
God.
expect.
To whatever you decide to do
200K
for FIFA
views?
21.
What the fuck
It's
am I,
a good.
Nepenthes? Open, thank you for the 500, bro. Like
Hey,
you say to
Bax.
us, a Road to Glory is what you want it to be.
Like
Yeah.
you say to us.
Hey, you're not wrong.
You
A road to
microban
glory
20.
Oh, for
is what
fuck's
you
sakes,
want it
2
to
ads
be.
at the start of the
So
video,
do
Nick
what you
2018.
want.
I had 505 subs in one day. Hey, chat, the fuck happened, bro? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, we signed a deal with Amazon, and now you guys like, nah, he's fine. He's got the bags. Fuck him. Cool. Look at this.
Finally here,
Fucking absolute idiot.
baby. What's up, buddies? Welcome to the first episode of the Poor Man Road to Glory for FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Now, if you guys have stayed away completely from my YouTube channel, or maybe even my Twitch channel, if you're watching this cringy recording live on stream, you might not be familiar with what the plans are for the Poor Man Road to Glory series this year. So have no fear, the Poor Man Road to Glory series is back again for another year, but we are making this series as hard as humanly possible for me. Oh no, do I have to do this on this account? Hold on. All right, before I click into FIFA and get the early access started, I'll get this stuff figured out. But just in case you guys aren't familiar, we are doing a as relatable
This is about a 13-minute intro, so buckle up, chat.
as possible Poor Man Road to Glory this year to like the 80 or 90% of my viewer base that run a normal life. So the Poor Man Road to Glories of yesteryear, where I was able to put 8 to 15 hours a day into the series, within a week or two already became unrelatable to all of you guys.
Now, look, Cringe 2018 from yesteryear has a very fucking good point with all of this. And this is, I'm mad that I didn't commit to this, because this is truly, and I mean, well, we lost it 2-3 months, but it's just, again, I'm an idiot. So we do this, and then what happened throughout the year? I then started doing this, trying to complete my Weekend League games as well on this account, then trying to complete Weekend League games on the Rich Man account, and it just got to be too much, as always, right? So, but realistically, like, what I'm saying here is very, not only is it viable, I actually fully agree with the thought process.
Because that's essentially a rich man account. Like, who has 8 to 15 hours a day to grind on console, on, you know, on every little aspect of the game to make their no money poor man road to glory, like no FIFA point poor man road to glory good. So what I wanted to do this year is to make things even harder than I ever have before. And what we're going to do is we kind of decided that 2 hours a day is kind of the average for any dad out there, or any like high school or college student that wants to lead a balanced life that just doesn't have 6 to 8 hours a day to grind on their road to glory account or on their no FIFA point account. So we decided to limit myself to 2 hours a day on the poor man road to glory on console. Now, there's a few stipulations there. We're going old school, so it's not a first owner series anymore. Buying, selling, trading, testing out players, you know, all of that stuff is going to be fully accessible again, like on the old school poor man road to glory accounts. There's going to be obviously no FIFA points spent, of course, and I'm hoping by me limiting myself to 2 hours a day on console, you guys will be able to stay up and keep up with everything I'm doing. So if you are someone that can't spend 8 hours a day grinding on an account or spending FIFA points to get the coins you need, I'm really hoping this series is going to be as relatable and as helpful to all of you guys as possible. And every single day you join this channel, whether it's on stream or you join this channel on YouTube, you'll be excited.
Thank you for supporting
to see,
Cancer
okay,
Research, whoever you are. Thank you for
How
that
are we gonna
Cancer
make
shirt
sense
order.
of it? Now,
God bless.
I haven't started my timer yet, although I am going to.
The timer was dead. No Ellen Road confirmed. Says who? Espin! Fuck cancer, baby. Thank you so much for supporting Cancer Research with your F Cancer shirt order for the 6th annual charity stream for Cancer Research starting October 9th. God bless. William, thank you for the brand new sub as well. Positive mental health account. No champs, 2 hours a day max. Not a bad call, Rich. I know you're trolling, but it's not a bad call, man. I don't know, dude. Like, I also love the idea of just running the ultimate road to glory and chasing elite every weekend in champs and stopping when I don't get elite. Like, the second it's bottled, we stop. You know, player reviews, probably for stream. I don't know if I'm going to put the time in to bring them back like I did in early FIFA. That took way too much effort. But, you know, anytime a new player comes out, we'll test them out on stream, see if they're good to use, see if they're worth our time. And inevitably, whatever type of account I'm going to have, I am going to grind it no matter what, right? So... I don't know.
Start it now, so it is on a 2 hour timer. This timer is going to beep and scare the living Jesus.
I don't know why there's a part of me still that misses this. I don't know why, because the more we think about it, the more negatives come out, right? Like 2 hours a day, dude, it's just so irritating. I'm always going to have shit teams. You know,
out of me once it's done. So we are now starting on the countdown. But there is also a few things. Now, the 2 hours a day is an average, okay? So
that's something that people refuse to understand as well for this series. Constant, I mean, you're seeing it in the chat again, right? 2 hours a day is way too short. Do 4 hours a day. You should only do an hour and a half, according to my calculations. Are you going to stop right away at the 2 hours? It's like, oh, fuck. Half the reason I hated doing this series is because legitimately 7,000 times a day it was the constant same messages. Made me hate reading the chat and the YouTube comments.
I get to 2 hours and I'm in a game of Rivals, I'm not going to turn off my console. I'll finish the game. We'll get a few things done on the account, and then we'll do the outro. And maybe for the day it'll be 2 hours and 7 minutes on the road to glory. Maybe another day it'll be 2 hours and 15 minutes, and that type of stuff, right? Some days it will be 2 hours and 1 minute exactly, but it's kind of an average, because again, I think any dad or someone out there that's spending only a couple of hours a day on console, it's not like when their hour or two is up, they just got to turn everything off as well, right? Even if your mom comes into the room and is like, Johnny, get off of your console, you can be like, Ma, I'm gonna turn it off. Just, I've got 2 minutes left of this game, and then you'll be done, and you're off, right? I think that's very reasonable.
Johnny!
Thing to have. So that's the plan for the road to glory. Now, another thing that I'm going to allow myself is, just like any of you guys, efficiency on the mobile app is welcome for all of you, and something I would highly recommend. If you only have a couple of hours a day on the console, like later in the evening, once the kids are in bed or your schoolwork is done or whatever it is, Throughout the day, though, you need to be efficient on the mobile app, or at least on the web app, all right? So get your bronze pack method going, get your SBC grinding, little things here and there in between, whatever, lunch break at work or break at school. You guys can do that. Now, as much as I could arguably say, oh, I'll be able to do that as well on the Poor Man Road to Glory, I'm not going to do too much of that. So as much as possible, it's going to be strict to the 2 hour a day time limit, but I will be accessing
sexy little
the app.
What's the one we're running now? I mean, I like that too. I like them all.
I have to go to the store on this account too. So what I'll be doing on the mobile app is I will be wait, do I have to buy the game on this account too? There's no way, right? That would be absolutely outrageous if I had to buy the game. Don't tell me that. With the notification sounds of followers of this gamertag today, remind me.
Why are we doing
Oh,
this?
for God's
Why are you
sake!
doing what? Using my Old Spice moisturizer.
So many ads, dude. What a sellout.
To turn that off for tomorrow's episode. I don't know these tricks. How do you guys know all these tricks? Wait, do I get the exact same? I have not been on at all. I have not been on this account in any way. So that's kind of mental. I thought this account I wasn't gonna get anything.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I remember last year. This is an account from this account, the Nick Poor Man Road to Glory account is an old Pack Gods account from FIFA 4. I think we created it in 2013 or 2014. For stream. I've only ever had my like FUT Founder account, which was like the rich man account. I hadn't been on the account in like 4 years or 3 years or whatever it was. Obviously the account's been deleted and restarted and all that shit again. But again, the age of the account, it hadn't been touched in years, and we got like welcome back packs.
All right, so before we get these packs opened, again, we need to learn. We need to learn every single detail, dudes. Where am I putting my time? Are we going into foundations and getting this stuff, the basics of this stuff done? I think so, right? So positioning, take me there. Maybe we do this. So we can do. Oh my god, dude! I wish I could just skip all this though.
This is super fun though, for sure.
Okay. Now, does it pop up at the top right, telling you that you did it correctly? There we go, completed. It does pop up.
Foundations was a big. I mean, milestones were a huge letdown too.
Okay. So then, can I go back?
Colby, thank you for the resub. William, welcome to the channel as well. No ads for you, brother.
Oh my god, we're rich. Okay, so we have 150,000 coins to work with. Basic chemistry. Place a player in the squad adjacent and get them to link up. Okay, so let's do can you do like can I glitch it? That's not exactly what I wanted, but does that work? Do they have to be on?
What a brain dead idiot I was. Oh my god.
Am I am sad. I think I'm the dumbest human alive.
Oh, you're not far off, Nick 2018.
Let me just
Young Reach, thank you for the 24, bro. Appreciate you.
Don't agree with my statement, please. Okay, my feelings. Center mid. There we go.
Fuck you, Rain.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
Huh.
What is this stupid fuckwit doing, man? Jesus Christ, this is so hard to watch.
74 chem. Still not great, but better than nothing. I could, you know, I could go.
How many people are screaming at me moving my striker?
Of sorts. A 4-2-2 of sorts. How am I not doing this right? Hold on a second. So basic. Place a player in your squad adjacent to another player that shares the same nation.
You achieved it, you fucking imbecile!
Lol. It didn't pop. See, oddly enough, that one didn't pop up for me. I already did it. I had no idea. Squad battles. Squad battles is a single player mode that matches you up against another FUT squad. A great place to earn rewards. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to play? Or can I just go into squad battles? Change club name. So let me do that real quick. So this is Poor Man. So I think we'll just name it Poor Man Road to Glory, dudes. Is that cool? I was trying to think of like a smart way of getting like the 2 hour.
Big mistake. Should have just named it Nick 2018. Hey Nick, you should have just named it Nick 2018 because you changed the series style and theme about 37 times from this point onwards, dude. So real bad idea to make this account Poor Man Road to Glory when EA doesn't let you change your club name ever again. Big mistake. Aranzo, thank you for the 2.
Poor Let's just
Pretty
keep it
good,
as Poor Man Road to Glory, dudes. This is my
play on
sixth
words, though.
FIFA running a Poor Man Road to Glory. So
Wait, did I not?
Let's just
Wait, didn't we do Road to Glory?
2-hour Pmrtg, Poor Man R2G. Yeah, I could name it R2G. I think we did a play on words.
Who came up with
Anthony, my graphics artist, is doing a play on words within the title, like 2G.
Who did that?
PMR2G. So you do basically, I can show you guys. So we could do that, you know, as the minute change, right? Poo! Yo, I love it. Right? What do you guys think? Poor Man.
Should have left it
R2G?
poo.
Wait,
Should have
P2G.
left
It's
it
meant to be
poo.
R2G. What the heck? E2 R2G. Yeah, there we go.
Pretty good play on
What are we
words,
thinking?
chat.
Is that cool?
For sure.
Yeah, I think that's fine, right? That symbolizes the 2 hours a day in the road to glory. No time to glory.
Mistakes.
My new trading is unfortunately not going to be something I'll be able to apply too much. So considering these 400 coins,
This is always the stuff I love about the start of FIFA. The decision making. Do you store these guys at the start of the game to keep them, to use for SBCs down the road, right? Start stacking up your club, or if they are minimums, do you discard them to use the 1,000 coins towards trading? Short answer, there is no short answer, Trophy. Because people that are semi-decent at trading, you might be able to turn these, what is that, 900 coins into 10K over the course of a day. So my grind, I usually store, right? Especially when you need loyalty for SBCs. But again, the thing is, right? With the loyalty glitches, which inevitably are always going to be there, you actually don't ever really need pack-pulled players. So a lot of people will end up keeping guys like this to use for, you know, for whatever, for SBCs. But if you sell them and use the coins to build up your coin balance, and then when you want to go do an advanced SBC, once you figure out a system that works, or if you want to copy the overpriced shit on FUTBin, whatever you want to do, you can just pick up the players and then just spend the well, it's not 5 minutes, probably 10 minutes doing the loyalty glitch to get them to work, right? That's worth your time. So honestly, I would say for the start of the game, it's probably always best to be coin rich as possible, right?
Back for the
Streff,
grind,
thank
baby.
you for the 38 months, brother. I appreciate you, man. Let's go, baby. Now, on the ultimate road to glory, which is the very high potential of what I'll be running this year, we're going to be trying to pick up Ruud Gullit early. We're going to be trying to pick up guys like this. So for me, I think it's going to be selling pretty much everything. Selling, like, not storing anything other than, like, maybe super high-end players. But even then, super high-end players, I'd rather sell them for a few coins and then be able to buy what I want. What I might do, though, for super high-end players, because usually, right, over the first week or two, high-end players just start going up in price, right? So maybe if I don't have the coin balance built up yet for a Ruud Gullit or for whoever I want, maybe I keep those high-end players. So that way, while their prices appreciate, I just keep them there, and I'm essentially building coins by doing nothing. That might be the move. You know, the Aubameyangs, the Lewandowskis, the Sanes, those style of players. Anything that isn't going to be, like, jacking up in price big time might be worth selling immediately, but you think BPM might not be as good now that fitness is gone? Absolutely incorrect. Selling fitness cards is like 1% of what the BPM is about. Yeah, absolutely won't have an effect on anything. Are SBC icons back or not? Yes, sir. I don't know how you want me to answer that, Habibi. I don't know how you want any content creator to answer that. How are we meant to know? Yeah, but Gullit will go up. No, sure, of course. The idea is to try and buy him as soon as possible. But what I'm saying is, if I pack an Aubameyang, okay, so put it this way: we start grinding packs, all of that stuff, right? If I pack an Aubameyang day one, let's say he's worth 100K, just for argument's sake. If I sell him day one for 100K, either way, day one, I'm not going to have enough money to buy a Gullit, right? So why sell him day one when I don't have the built-up coins to get Gullit when I can maybe hold on to Aubameyang for 3-4 days, and okay, now I've got 400k. All right, boom. Maybe we should sell Aubameyang. Now he's 250k, right? So it doesn't make sense to be selling off a player that's going to be appreciating in price when either way I won't be able to buy the player I want. I don't know if that makes sense. And then you could extrapolate that, well, not extrapolate that, but minimize that down to the system that you're doing too, right? If you're looking for a certain player, might be worthwhile to hold on to a few others. So you got to kind of work on that stuff, right? Only middle hull it'll be available. I don't know. EA haven't really confirmed, because remember through the summer last year, did they not start giving us a schedule of the icon releases? Baby icons and mid icons out first. I remember that graph being posted like in the summer, and then what was it, like December, then primes came out, and then fucking whatever it was, moment icon. We've got none of that this year. Again, how have we gone backwards? I haven't even thought about that. I honest to God have not even thought about that, chat. So maybe no info could be a good thing. Yes, with the info on icon swaps too. Yeah, we haven't even gotten any information on anything like that. That's kind of insane. That's kind of insane. Wow. Stref, thank you again, brother. Appreciate you.
Discard? See? Help me out with this, dudes. Do I discard and take the coin so that I can improve my squad? I would say so, right?
I'm not sure, Kush.
Now, same thing here. Do I try and sell these for a little while?
Whatever FIFA points I have left over. Put it this way, I might look. Whatever account I run, I'm going to be blocking and not advertising what FIFA points I am or am not spending. Either way, on my Richman account, on my FUT Founder account, I have a certain amount of FIFA points that I bought years ago that I still haven't used. So I'm going to be starting with that without having to spend any money at all. But I have the things set up the way I can. I have my stream set up to 18 plus mature audiences. I try and talk to people as much as possible because I know inevitably no matter what I do, I'm going to have, you know, kids or young teenagers that are watching my content. That's inevitable, right? So I try as much as I can to communicate with people about what is good, what I think is a good approach to Ultimate Team, right? In terms of gambling your money away, in terms of gambling your time away. None of it in extreme is good, right? But that's already established. We kind of already go on about that stuff. Biomir, I love you, bro. Thank you for the 14 months. So I think the next step and the next thing I can do is to stop subliminally normalizing insane amounts of FIFA points. And what do I mean by that? I have no problem with adults or content creators ripping packs, spending money on FIFA points, etc. But what I think there is an unintended subliminal pushing off of the edge from content creators without them even knowing about it. When you've got these young kids that click into their streams and we'll just see them with 2 fucking million FIFA points. Now, to content creators, honestly, sometimes it's just a flex. They just like people freaking out about that shit and they adore it. For me, though, I feel like that's the next stage in trying to be a little bit more open and a little bit more honest with my viewer base in terms of that type of stuff. I just don't think it's the best thing for a younger person or a younger audience for their favorite content, for them to constantly see their favorite content creators without obnoxious amounts of FIFA points. Now, there's nothing wrong with obnoxious amounts of FIFA points. You live your life. You do what you want to do. I'm just talking about the subliminal messaging to like the younger audience that may be watching the content. So for me, I'm going to kind of do my best to not even talk about what amount of FIFA points I'm spending, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. For me, it's a business write-off. It literally means nothing. Honest to God, it is essentially completely meaningless. So what is the point of having X amount of hundreds of thousands of FIFA points visible? Now, the next argument is, well, okay, but they're going to see you popping a pack with FIFA points. True, but that is such a minute thing, and either way, with people's attention spans coming in and out, you know, me popping open a pack, either way, with SBCs out there, opening bronze packs, opening packs with coins, all of the millions of ways you can open packs, I actually don't see that as necessarily being the issue. Because if a kid just jumps into my stream, can't see the FIFA points, whatever, but sees me open a few packs here and there or whatever, they're not inevitably looking at the FIFA points amount and seeing like, oh my god, he's got 100k. Okay, whatevs. I'm gonna go add 6k or whatever the case may be, right? So it's just a extra step to hopefully just make this space in this stream a little bit more, how do I put it? A little bit better for me to sleep at night. Now, again, still, it's not the best that I genuinely think it's not the best that I dump money into a game that I genuinely think is run poorly by a company that essentially monetizes promoting and not just promoting, but promoting and incentivizing gambling to children. I don't necessarily agree with that, right? But similarly, I also don't necessarily agree advertising to my viewer base that spending 10 hours on a video game a day is good either. So that's my issues. I'm kind of stuck in two worlds of like, you know, what do you do, right? That's the problem. That's my issue. So really, the only thing I can do is just try and adjust things in certain areas and speak to the flaws with what's wrong with the game and what's morally wrong and what I do even that's wrong, and hopefully people have the wherewithal to understand, right? So that's kind of like where my initial thought process is. You know what? The other thing too I don't miss is once the FIFA stuff starts picking up again, the amount of dumb fucking morons that haven't been here for 3-4 months, and it's been such a pleasure to not have them here, start coming back. It's like I would give back the money and the profits from having an extra couple hundred of fucking degenerates watching my content at the start of FIFA. I would happily pay to just still have these guys fuck off and not be here. Seriously. It's like one of the best things of a new FIFA also brings back one of the worst things. The stupid dumb morons of the FIFA community start coming back, start crawling out of their shitholes. Sean and Chewy.
Hello.
Thank you guys for the resubs. Appreciate you. Not talking about you guys. So, basically, putting it this way is like whatever account I run, if I am running like a ultimate road to glory or a rich man funded road to glory, or even like a whatever road to glory, if I'm putting FIFA points on, I'm gonna be blocking that screen. I don't really know how to go about doing it. I want it to like look nice and look clean, so I'm not entirely sure. Like maybe all of this stuff you see here, you know, these few things you see here with like the donation, the bits, the sub count, that type of stuff, I might have it like input into, like if you go, okay, okay, so here, so what I was thinking is kind of having a graphic that is not like having our Malika or I think Daily Render is making us like our base launch stream graphics. I have to talk to them though. Everybody's so busy doing a million things, so I kind of got to figure things out. But nevertheless, have it set up where we have basically a graphic that almost perfectly mimics the you know the spot where the club established date is, where the FIFA points are, and where the record is. I just can't really think of like how to integrate it perfectly just yet.
Can't wait for 21.
We still want to see coins in that. Well, I don't care what you want. It's what I'm going to be doing. Crash, thank you for the 3, brother. Shoot, thank you for the 21. So the idea, I mean, is to still show at least the coin balance, because building up coins so you guys can see, okay, where's the plans? Like, are we investing the coins? Are we, who gives a fuck about, this is the one thing, and we want to see the record. Record literally has never meant anything, dude. Genuinely, honest to God, I think this might be I've had some of the best records ever, and who gives a fuck? Yeah, honestly, who cares? The fact that this shit still matters to people blows my mind. Seriously. So stupid. You're not gonna see shit. Yeah, people like go flex their records, and then like 50% of their record is them playing squad battles on fucking beginner. Like, okay, man, cool. Everybody's so impressed. Meanwhile, the guy goes into fucking FUT champs and barely scrapes silver 1. But he likes to flex his record. Wow, amazing. Div 8 player flexing his record. Wow. So, who cares? I think records are stupid, and if you want to see my record, FUT champs will be the record that you get to see. Genuinely. That's just the way it is. I think that genuinely that's the only record that really matters when it comes to FIFA and like performances. It's just the way it is. Robert, thank you for the 9. I appreciate you, bro. Much love. And if people are like particularly concerned, I'll let you know what my record is. Like if someone, I feel attacked. Hey man, I'm not hating on people for playing squad battles. Do whatever you want to do. I'm hating on the fact that people seem to care about records and seeing people's records. All I'm going to say is the only record that will matter is like Weekend League. And whether or not you take Weekend League serious as well. Because even then, records don't really matter if you're just pissing about in Weekend League trying to have some fun with it. So, another tidbit of trying to push positive mental health is fuck records. Fuck records and fuck seeing or even flexing FIFA points. So, the idea will be that you can still see the coins, because again, I think the coins are kind of important, being able to see, oh, how close is Nick to getting the Hullet? Oh, where are his coins? Oh, they're gone. Is he interesting? Is he interesting? Is he investing? Is he trading? What's the plan for today? You know, record give you some confidence. No, they don't. No, they absolutely do not. 1,000 like. I'm sorry, man. I should be maybe a little bit more understanding. Gotta understand that there's definitely different age groups that watch my content. But yeah, records mean nothing. Screenshot the tab with the FIFA points and crop it out. Just put it over the actual FIFA points. People will think you have 0. See, well, again, it's not necessarily that I care about. I like I said, I still want it to be like nice and clean, and I'm just trying to think of ways of integrating this into the stream setup. So maybe having this side be a bit clean, and then having like potentially you know, sub count or family 2080 and then the sub number or something. So I'm trying to think it through, and I'm sure we'll work on it as the days progress, but that will be the plan. And maybe, you know, the latest bits, latest dono, and maybe latest bits, latest dono, and latest sub or something like that, right? Or latest gifted sub, or I don't know. We'll figure some shit out. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. So that record gets blocked. Record can go fuck itself. And then obviously FIFA points are blocked out too. Stream friendly layout. Yeah. And then obviously when we go into gameplay, I'm going to have 2 different setups. So it'll basically be like, this will be, let's say what you're seeing right now will be the gameplay screen. And then I switch to this. And then this will be the menu screen. You know, so on and so forth. Or this is the gameplay screen. This is the menu screen. Whatever the case may be. Could put you over the FIFA points like your camera part. Yeah, but look at how shit this looks. So we were thinking about that, but look at it. Just looks. I have a need for things to be neat and tidy and cleanly and follow certain. I can't even describe it without making myself sound like a psycho. So this to me looks fine, or this to me looks fine. This, which is what I want, looks fucking horrendous. I can't. This looks so awful. I can't even deal with it. It just looks terrible. You feel me? How to hide FP on the web app? Well, I think the FP on the web app is on the right side, right? So, whatever the case may be. I don't even know. I think the FP is in a bunch of different places on the web app, so it might be near impossible on the web app, but I'll do what I can. Lack of symmetry. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. Move it back now, please. Chat is as psycho as I am. See, chat, that's why we get along, dudes. So that's what I'm saying, right? Elliot, thank you for supporting cancer research, brother. I appreciate it, man. Cut a hole in the cam for coins. Imagine, dude. So I'm not opposed to this at all. I truly am not opposed to something like this. I really am not. The problem, however, is I don't know if I like it. And again, you know, let's say we do something like, fuck, that's massive though. That's, but let's say, hold on. I have a better idea. Why don't we actually do it in FUT? Why don't we actually do it in FUT, chat? Yeah, people will ask 400,000 times a day. Hey man, well, how many coins do you have? Hey bro, where are your coins? Hey dude, I can't see your coins. Hey, what's your record? Oh.
Hey.
Okay, so what the initial idea, I think. See what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look good, does it, Chad? Does it? To me, it just looks like shite. Right? It just looks like shit to me, man. I actually don't mind me being on this side. I don't have any, like, I don't have any ill thoughts about it. Like, I don't mind it. But, like, to make it look...
Can't wait for FIFA 21. RTG all the way.
Does that look awful, chat? Doesn't look awful, right? Doesn't look great, but I mean, obviously I'd have to move all the other stuff, but it is awful? Not ideal? Is it really? Okay. More psycho than I thought. Yeah, see, and again, like, this looks terrible, right? Like this looks, if I did something like this, that to me is horrendous. This is just so bad. Like, what people, so again, what people are thinking, they're like, dude, just do this. That is the worst thing ever. This is, honest to God, the ugliest setup there could ever be for a stream of FIFA Ultimate Team ever. This is so terrible. I'm getting anxiety just looking at the screen. Armalika said he made a graphic. Do you have that graphic, Armalika? Just as like a, where is it? Did you make it ages ago? I don't see it. Oh God, dude, if you did make it ages ago, I don't know. Because I kind of want to see like what it would look like if we set it up. So once again, the idea would be to have basically this visible. If you see what I'm saying, Armalika, like, well, we'll need the FIFA 21 layout and the exact sizing to be correct. Right, in big size HD, and then we do whatever. But basically, to have that, what the idea is to have the other stuff blocked, like this part right here, right where my hand is. Oh God, oh no, the other way. And then here, have that blocked, where you can still see the coins, so people can see kind of how we're building things up, how we're building, building up.
Hey.
You can leave the cam at the bottom and put the charity count or newest sub covering. No, like I said, I'm not a fan of that. I want it to be like cleaner. I want it to be cleaner. Question, how come you want to do this? Because I think it's just the next step in subliminal advertising to like the younger kids that watch my content, even though they shouldn't, because my stream is a mature stream. I think it's just the next step. Not constantly every time you're in my stream having that, you know, the amount of FIFA points I have or flashed into your face, or even to some extent my fucking record to be flashed in your face. I think that type of stuff is just unnecessary anyways. Cover FIFA points with 18 plus? Yeah, I don't mind that. Why don't you get an overlay which says 0 FIFA points? Because I don't have 0 FIFA points, right? It's the same thing too, right? It's more about having something at the top left that blocks or hides FIFA points while showing subs or bits or whatever. It also starts a conversation. Now, am I going to get fucking annoyed every 3 minutes? Someone being like, why are your FIFA points in record covered? Yeah, I'm a psycho. I will want to rip someone's head off after 10 times being asked that question. However, it's good that it gets a conversation started, and I'm hoping you loyal viewers, when you see messages like that in the chat, you guys bail me out. You guys answer as well, right? So I'm hoping it's a, put it this way, I'm hoping it's a conversation starter as well. So for you guys to say that as well. No point in lying about having no FIFA points. Again, James, you're missing everything we're talking about here, my dude. So hopefully one day you'll actually be able to focus on the topic and the discussion and the points we're trying to make and do here. El Potenso, thank you for the 4 years, bro. Lutsy, thank you for the 16. Appreciate it.
Bro, I love you. Glad to be back.
Hey, welcome back, Plight. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I think your club name and EST should still be visible. Otherwise, something would be missing. I disagree. Who cares? You'll see my club name in games. You know? Vivid Euphoria. This is what I'll say about stuff like this, right? So I'm gonna read out Vivid Euphoria's question message because I understand where he's coming from and I respect him, but I also very much disagree with what he's saying. Because you have no right to basically tell people how or what they should be doing with their disposable income. Midnight, thank you very much for supporting cancer research, brother. I hope you are good. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, as always, every year for supporting what we do here for cancer research. You're an absolute beast. Hope FIFA 21 is good to you as well, bro. So Vivid says the biggest thing you do is your charity donation fundraising. Be nice to see that rather than the money EA have been given. So again, that's not a bad statement. I mean, I appreciate you saying that. Would be nice to see others donate to help the cause rather than maybe buying FIFA points themselves. So once again, Vivid, it's not about people constantly mistake what we're doing here. I am not about shaming people into spending FIFA points. And realistically, I'm not about shaming people into spending a lot of time playing video games. You do whatever the living fucking hell you want to do. This is a short life. It's a hard life. It's a savage life. If spending money on this game makes you happy, or if playing this game a lot makes you happy, great. Good. For me, I think it's just my responsibility to talk about these topics. Spending an exorbitant amount of money and putting yourself into debt on FIFA points is a fucking disgrace and a disaster and is heartbreaking to hear for me, whether it's young kids or adults. But also, ruining your entire life, whether you're a young teenager or a dad, by spending 8 hours a day playing this game also breaks my heart. So that's the difficult spot I feel like I'm in. It's just I want to have these conversations with my viewer base, while also thinking it's completely fine if someone wants to spend money on this game or someone wants to play this game. It's all in what works in your life, and as long as your life is everything's fine and you're happy and you're crossing your T's and you're dotting your I's, you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of yourself, you're being responsible, then it doesn't matter. I think it's good to have these open conversations. So, long answer to a very short question for Vivid. In terms of it'd be better if people donated to our charity instead of spent money on FIFA points. No, you do what you want with your money. What I do here and what our stream does here, us trying to raise money for cancer research every year, once again, that's not to guilt people into not spending FIFA points and supporting the charity. Live your life, do what you got to do, and that's all fine. Because that type of thought process, Vivid, and this is where I was trying to get at, and I just took a long time to get here. That thought process that you have is a slippery slope, right? Because where does that stop? Okay, so well, why are you buying this new shirt? Why are you buying that new shirt? Why just donate all of this, do all of this? Why are you spending your time playing a video game? Go out and do work for charity. Why this is pathetic that you've got a brand new phone. Why are you getting a brand new phone? Just go do this or go like so. People have to be able to live their lives and enjoy themselves and do whatever they want to do, right? I think that's a very human thing. Everybody has their things going on in life, so they shouldn't be made to feel bad if they're not donating to a charity at this moment in time. Maybe they're doing something else, right? Everybody has their things going on. So I think that's more important. And having said that, we got an anonymous $10 donation to cancer research and the BC Cancer Foundation, and we're up to $230 raised for the BC Cancer Foundation before even starting the charity stream. So bless up. Yeah, okay, so I'll read the next message out as well. Tahiti, thank you.
First year FIFA point free after my girlfriend went sick at me for spending 600 quid last year. Felt so bad, it isn't worth it. Unless you have the disposable income, of course, that is all it boils down to, guys.
Mm-hmm. Facts, Tahiti, facts, brother. Yeah, I agree fully, my bro. Absolutely. Now, Vivid says, wasn't trying to make others donate or not buy FIFA points, but more they could see their donation raise a total, which would be nice for the whole community to see how much we raise for the FIFA 21 duration. People always buy FIFA points and are free to. I think I may have worded it wrong and it was been taken the wrong way. Okay, and there you go. And now that I've read your second message, that's not a bad idea. Maybe including, so basically, within the setup, we could do, so what I could do, like with our Malika, maybe one of the things at the top will be, how would we do it? Maybe like, maybe we'd have one of the top, so one of the top left, so if I switch over to this, I think I'll be able to make more sense of it. So I gotta kind of block this. So like up here, maybe the top string of it would be like 2020 charity amount or something like that, and then have basically, you see this thing at the top left, right? And thank you for the F Cancer shirt order. Shit, I missed who that was. Thank you so much. And then basically have this be part of it, right? Which is exactly what I think Vivid meant, or what was saying. So basically have the graphic be all perfectly melded into the look, and then have this number, and this number, as we do every year, we continuously throughout the year raise money for cancer research, right? So this big charity stream, last year we raised $161,000 for cancer research as a community, right? And that was, I think we raised $160,000 or $158,000 during the charity stream for the entire event of the charity stream, shirt sales, subs, donations, and then we also had a secret donator that matched the amount we raised, all of that stuff, right? However, throughout the year, we also continued to raise money and got it up to, by the end of FIFA 20 or whatever it was, 161,000. So having that number always be there and building up as time goes is also very good. And as you said, is a great conversation starter. So once again, why does Nick have his FIFA points blocked? And then someone in the chat could say, well, this community here feels, instead of having FIFA points visible, holy God, Lundfeld, $50 to cancer research already. Lost family members because of cancer, so this means a lot to me. You had some fuck cancer spams in the chat for Lundfeld. Cesta! Holy God, dude! Oh my Lord! Thank you very much for the $100 to the BC Cancer Foundation. Great, the work is done by you in the chat. Much love, brother. Hold on, let me finish reading out that message as well. And other donators, cancer has greatly affected my family. Always grateful for what you create each year. It's what we create each year, Sesta. This isn't a me thing. This is a we thing. I love you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Costa, thank you for the 5. God bless. So, and there we are, up to $380 raised already, boys. Incredible. Charity stream amount, or cancer research donation, or whatever it'll be. We can have that be front and center, so that'll be the top. But again, in the writing, it'll be written within the writing of this writing, essentially, right? And then we'll have the amount that grows all year. So the amount will be right here. It probably will just have this amount, and it'll be constantly updating just like you see it right now. And then the bottom two might be like latest bits, latest sub, or latest bits, latest dono, something like that. And then we'll still have the badge visible, we'll still have the coins visible, and then I mean this club name will just be Nick 2018 anyways this year, so I'm not going to be doing in terms of club name and stuff like that. So yeah, that's not that I like that. That's fantastic. Free sub, by the way. Did I miss a free sub? Where the hell did that come from? Oh, there we go. Ethan, I got you.
Goalkeeper. What do I have from the?
Nah, Sem. The plan for a no FIFA point poor man road to glory is still there. We're gonna do a no FIFA point poor man road to glory next year. It's just gonna be later on in the year. The plan is to do it to launch the no FIFA point poor man road to glory day 1 of team of the season, and start with nothing, obviously, and no FIFA points, and then just see what type of like big dog team we can build from day 1 of team of the season. Because I feel like running a no FIFA point road to glory at that point will be fun because of how many awesome team of the season players come out.
In the meantime, I'm obsessed with 2K21. I think is more enjoyable than FIFA, and that kills me cause football is my favorite sport in the world. Should not be that way. RTG all the way, Nick. It feels better at the end.
Hey,
much love, Pedrito. Malachi, Gio, thank you for the primes.
Guys, follow Nick28T on Twitch so he can have million followers. That's it, thank you.
So we can have 1 million followers again. Somehow we lost like 400 followers over the last week. People are getting a little bit annoyed, I guess. They pieced out. Maybe they'll be back for FIFA 21, who knows. But yeah, so I think for me, the idea of the poor man road to glory around team of the season just feels like it'll be more enjoyable, because when EA come out with these objectives of team of the season players, and like a team of the season Carlos Vela to grind for, or a team of the season Barella, or a team of the season whatever, Mason Mount, all of this stuff. If I'm on a regular poor man road to glory from day 1, by team of the season I have everything. I'm not kidding. You guys have seen me run a poor man road to glory for the last 6 years. I have everything. So by team of the season, outside of like a team of the season Calvin Phillips, team of the season Canadian players, and then just super overpowered team of the season players, nothing else matters because I have it all already, right? Whether or not I run an ultimate road to glory, a first owner road to glory, a no money FIFA point, or a no money road to glory, or an ultimate road to glory, whatever it is, by team of the season, just because of how much I grind, is either way achieved by team of the season. So the thought process of doing an Ultimate Road to Glory until Team of the Season and then having a no FIFA point Road to Glory, it makes sense and it makes me excited because all of those new players will be something I'll be able to enjoy and something I'll be able to work towards. And whereas at the start of the game, I'd like to be able to just test out every single player that I want to test out. Gives you guys a nice view of who's good, who's bad, what players are great, what players aren't. You know, within the first couple of weeks, having an idea of even some of the meta more expensive players being good or bad is also a good shout, right? Being able to let my viewer base know. Whereas if I was on a poor man Road to Glory, I'm not going to be buying and selling. I'm not going to be testing out Ramos and a couple of the La Liga beastly semi-expensive players, but players that you guys that might be running Road to Glories want. I'm not going to be doing that and then selling them the next day and losing 100k FIFA points and then trying out the Bundesliga meta players. Oh, is this what's his name? Lamer and whatever. Are they worth your guys' time? Are they worth picking up and whatever? And then selling them on the next day and then trying out the Premier League players and which players are good from here. What players? Okay, this player released. Is he good? I'm not going to be doing any of that shit on a poor man Road to Glory. I'm going to be running it very strictly and only picking up the type of players that I would want and stuff like that. And in terms of content, as much as people think they enjoy that, it gets old fast. And even the most hardcore dedicated fans of my Poor Man Road to Glory series get annoyed because I am so deathly loyal to a certain amount of players and I never stray from them, because I know by Team of the Year, if I sit there and sell Calvin Phillips and pick up Conte, and then I sell Conte and pick up Fabinho, and then I sell Fabinho and I pick up Roy Keane, and I sell Roy Keane and pick up whatever, by Team of the Year I'll have no coins. The reason why by Team of the Year, when I have 200 packs to open and I have 4 million coins or 5 million coins to buy a couple of the Team of the Years on my Road to Glory, is because I have a very strict grind process. Whereas, if we are doing the Ultimate Road to Glory, all of that stuff is viable. We can buy and sell players, and we can enjoy new players. And this new player that comes out that maybe on your Road to Glory you're not sure if you want to get, you'll be able to come here and know whether or not for someone that's average at FIFA, i.e. me and you, if it works, if that player is good. Whereas on a poor man Road to Glory, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because it just makes no sense to be buying and selling players and constantly losing coins. So I think the best way to go about it is the Ultimate Road to Glory. Grind it like it's a poor man Road to Glory. Build up teams and build up players and buy and test out, all the different players that we want to test. With the poor man grind and the first owner ethos and testing out all the new players that are released. I mean, obviously, Team of the Week nowadays is it actually still a thing, chat? But just having the freedom, to like see EA come out with a center back Fabinho, right? If I'm running a poor man, dude, I'm not buying a center back Fabinho on fucking Wednesday, bro. I'm not buying a fucking Fabinho on Wednesday to lose 100k on him in the one day. So for those of you guys that are interested in picking them up for Weekend League and using them for Weekend League and all of that stuff, on a poor man, you're never going to see me do stuff like that because it makes no sense actually for running a series, right? So how are you, someone that maybe even on a poor man is interested in Fabinho, going to get any knowledge from me at least on whether or not this guy's worthwhile if I'm also running a poor man and I'm too scared to lose coins, right? Or same thing. Okay, is this young Min worth our time? Is he worth picking up? Let's test him out. We'll put him in a team. We'll use him. And then we'll have an idea on stream as to whether or not at the right time you guys should buy him. Whether or not the right time for your guys' Road to Glories is on a Sunday. Is it on the Thursday where the prices dip and then they go back up on Friday? Maybe buying on Thursday when prices come down. Whatever. Selling them on the Friday when people are using and then buying them again on the Sunday. All of that stuff isn't going to change. That advice on how you run your accounts and stuff like that, I'm not going to change that. The difference is at least I'll be able to use these players and let you know whether or not they're even worth your time. Right? Well, the ultimate Pmrtg is basically a, what do you call that? An oxymoron of a name, Taylor. We can't really have that, brother. As soon as I get frustrated with FIFA, I switch to another game. Too many out there. AJ, I'm kind of along that same process. I'm hoping the Ultimate Road to Glory allows us to do that too, right? Where, again, I'm not, because I'm running a poor money, poor man, no content. FIFA point Road to Glory, I'm not sitting there needing to play all my champs games while hating it. I'm not sitting there needing to spend 3 hours a day spamming bronze packs and doing upgrade packs and doing league SBCs. Once again, I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that on an Ultimate Road to Glory. I'm still going to do it. But it's not the be-all, end-all. I don't have to burn myself out and make myself hate the game, because that's one of the secrets to success of my poor man Road to Glory, is putting in an exorbitant amount of time grinding different aspects of the game. I don't want to do that anymore. I still want to do all those things I talked about, but I don't want to do it to the point where I hate the game. And that's, I guess, what I'm excited about, is that process of, like, I will do things that I enjoy, and I will do things that I find work well, and I will do things that make me coins, and I will do things that benefit you guys by testing out players, and I will do things that benefit me by using players I want to use, like Eric Cantona, or fucking Ruud Gullit, or Johan Cruyff, or Eto'o, or Messi, or Team of the Year Ronaldo, whatever the case. I just want to do what I fucking feel like doing, not what it gets to the point where I feel like I have to do. It got to the point where I felt like I needed to run an insane poor man Road to Glory. And fuck that. I've done that. And maybe I'll miss it, and maybe I'll do it again in Team of the Season. Just be like a normal person in 12k FIFA points first week, and that's it. Why? D Falcon. Why would I have to do that? I mean, that's kind of what's convinced me not to go for a 2-hour-a-day Road to Glory. Because truly, why would I even want to do that? Does that make sense? Like, I'm in a position to kind of do and push boundaries however I want with my account. I don't know why I would want to limit myself to that stuff. Right? And once again, just like the 2-hour-a-day Road to Glory, who are we to decide what is normal and what's not normal? Is 2 hours a day normal? Is 4 hours a day normal? Is 1 hour a day normal? What in the fuck is normal? You know? I think that's the issue. I don't know, Gunner. You could run like different Road to Glories per season, but I don't know. We all have different lifestyles. We all have different commitments. At the end of the day, we all need to find the right balance that doesn't take over our lives. That's facts. Whatever makes you enjoy the game and not ruin other aspects of your life is what you should follow. Facts. People have to stop looking at Nick to run a specific way. We're not all Nick. If you have some money and you want to spend it, spend it. If you don't have, find a way to generate the coins without wasting your life. Facts. Well said, Tata. Well said, dude. Balance is the key. Exactly. Vista, exactly. And like, bro, I do not miss the weekends, chat, where I'm sitting there and I'm almost physically sick with rage and frustration because we're on the poor man Road to Glory. I'm like 16-1 and I'm fucking getting stream sniped by god players and cunts and shit, and the chat's getting on my back, and fucking the stress is going through the fucking roof, and it's just hell. And I'm sitting there playing through the games for fucking what? For what? If I'm not enjoying it, for what? So I think the long story short here for our plans for FIFA 21, after being fully convinced that I was going to do something completely different earlier today, I do believe the plans are going to be, with all the things we just talked about, with the player Road to Glories, and, you know, I'm at this point, I'm probably repeating myself, but with all the advantages that we've just covered about being able to build squads and test out teams and test out players, I think the plans for FIFA 21 are going to be to stick to one single account. I think one of the reasons why year in, year out, I get so tired of FIFA is I burn myself out, whether I run a Poor Man Road to Glory and spend 12 hours a day on it and start hating the game, whether last year we do a 2-hour-a-day Poor Man Road to Glory and then I spend 8 hours a day on the Rich Man account, burn myself out and hate the game. I think the plan is going to be to run a singular account. Start the year with an Ultimate Road to Glory, which is going to have a Poor Man Road to Glory grind and ethos and mentality with the Rich Man funding, of course, with the systems of first owner as well. You guys know I love fresh cards and first owner cards, so getting excited about packing one of my most wanted informs, that's always going to be a thing. Or, you know, if Alphonso Davies gets in Team of the Year, being excited about trying to pack him, that's never going to change. I'll be so happy for trying that out. It just means Team of the Year is going to be a little bit more fun. And then we'll get a full 4, 5, 6 months from the Ultimate Road to Glory squad builders, player reviews, using Dream Team players, using Team of the Year players. And when Team of the Season rolls around, when it will really matter for all of those obscure grindable Team of the Seasons in objectives, when those all come out, we'll start a Poor Man Road to Glory, a no FIFA points Poor Man Road to Glory with no rules other than no FIFA points. And then from the very beginning of Team of the Season, not only will it be way harder because everybody will have their teams and know how to play the game and everyone will have nothing, we'll see what we can do for the tail end of the game. And will the no FIFA points Poor Man Road to Glory that we started at the beginning of Team of the Season, how will it compare come the end of the year to like the Ultimate Road to Glory? Ultimate Road to Glory undoubtedly will have the Johan Cruyff, the Eric Cantonas, the Hullets, the Team of the Year, Alphonso Davies is, let's hope, you know, a Team of the Year Ramos or whatever. It'll have those types of Team of the Year Ronaldos. It'll have those types of player in it. And how close will we be able to get with our Poor Man Road to Glory starting from Team of the Season? So I think that's going to be the plan. As you guys have seen for FIFA 20, things change really quick. Still part of me wishes I could be doing a limited time from the very beginning of FIFA Poor Man Road to Glory. I just, being true to myself and true to my heart, as much as I know YouTube wants to see something like that, and I think to some extent my Twitch audience wants to see a just Poor Man Road to Glory from the beginning, you guys gotta understand that it will make me hate the game. Having to spend 12 hours a day grinding every single day on a no FIFA point Poor Man Road to Glory from the very beginning, it will make me hate the game within a month. And I don't want that. I love what we were able to do in FIFA 20 near the end of the game on our whatever dude, ultimate, whatever you want to call it, Road to Glory, where we did what we wanted. I grinded the game all the way until July, until after Summer Heat. And I kind of want to be able to have that fun from the beginning. I want to be able to enjoy Team of the Year. With the added advantage of still being morally responsible to my audience. Still talking to my audience about the pitfalls of gambling on the game with FIFA points, having FIFA points blocked, so that starts that conversation that we talked about within this video, and all of those other things. I think it should be a very good year for us, I hope, and no matter what EA do or do not do, because I'm very concerned that FIFA 21 gameplay is going to be shocking, we will do our very best to have a good year and have as much fun as we can with the game. And once again, if the game's garbage, here's hoping that next-gen consoles make the game better. And if FIFA 21 is still garbage, like I think it's going to be in terms of gameplay, even with next-gen, we'll then start hoping that FIFA 22 will be better, as we do every single year, right? I love Ultimate Team, I love grinding this game, and I love you guys. I love my support on stream, and I love my support on YouTube, and here's hoping that EA give us something to be proud of in terms of gameplay and the menu grind for FIFA 21. So that's the plan. Let me know what you think. As always, we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.